hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you. SmoothTickets.com. Once again, that's SmoothTickets.com, or give them a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell them, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, SmoothTickets.com. That's SmoothTickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man Talk Monday. We're in the Power Hour. Third hour of the show. And we're not set to go 3 hours every day quite yet, but today you're getting a little bit of a bonus stew, as we call it. But 3 hours is coming right around the corner. Trust me on this. It is right around the corner, and it's all made possible by you, the Stewies. Thank you for your support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of support, man, go to firefan.com or download the Firefan app, all right? And on the very first page, they're going to ask you for a promo code. Use TDSS. I've been talking about it for weeks and months, and it's finally here. It actually dropped like Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to kind of test it out tonight, man, and check it out. And you're going to like it, man. It's a lot of fun. We're going to really get going in earnest this weekend, where we'll do a Fire Fan League, the Doug Stewart Show Fire Fan League on Sunday, and we'll pick a game to actually play on. Once you get on there and play around with it a little bit, you understand how it works. You actually kind of predict what's going to happen in the game. You call plays, and if you get the plays right, then you get points. And it's very interesting how this thing works. But go to firefan.com, use promo code TDSS, and then search and find the Doug Stewart Show and join my league. And we're going to test it out tonight, kind of like a preseason type thing, and have some fun with firefan.com. Hey, quick little note. For my Georgia people, we've got the Final Four in the playoffs in 7A football this coming weekend. So you've got Grayson taking on Mill Creek, and then you've also got Roswell versus Westlake. I'm going to tell you right now, I saw Roswell play a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't seen Westlake play. Now, you know Westlake is the high school that Cam Newton went to, city school in Atlanta city limits, Fulton County. I don't know about Westlake. I don't know what they're working with this year, man, but that Roswell team is hellacious. They got 6'7" D1 players on their squad. Easy. They got like a couple of, 6'4", 6'5", 300-plus pound offensive linemen that can move, that aren't big and clumsy and whatever, man. They got some specialty players that just, they beasts. Now, I don't know. A lot of y'all probably follow high school football a little bit more, and I really don't follow high school football, to be honest with you. I go to the high school games in my area, McEachin High School, every once in a while. Very rarely, maybe 1-2 games a year. I'm always so busy. But I actually went and saw Roswell play like 3 weeks ago against Peachtree Ridge. They the real deal. I think I'm going to go see this game Friday night between Roswell and Westlake. I think I'm going to go. Yeah. I think I'm going to go. My man Andre Elam says Roswell going to get their ass whipped this year. Our defense is fire. My man Andre Elam, I think his daughters or his kids go to Westlake. Well, listen, Andre, I'm going to see you there Friday because if I don't have anything going on, I'm actually going Saturday to check out Youngstown State and what's the name of the team? South Alabama, I think it is. Oh, no, not South Alabama. I'm going to see Youngstown State and Jacksonville State in Alabama, Division II or Division I AA playoffs. I've talked about him before. My cousin, his son, is an all-world defensive end for Youngstown State, and they actually won this past weekend. So I'm probably going to go check that out Saturday. But Friday night, much less a high school team that is not in my area. I rarely go to these games. I think Friday night I'm going to go see Westlake and Roswell, man, because the Roswell team I saw, I don't see how anybody could beat them, but there's a lot of people saying Westlake is the real deal. Westlake obviously has home field advantage. Roswell has to travel to them. So I think I'm going to go out there Friday night and see some high school football. Now, I don't know what they're doing. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I don't know what they're doing at Westlake if they actually recruit players. But I know good and well they're recruiting players at Roswell. I know good and well. So for people that don't know, Roswell is kind of like a very affluent area of metro Atlanta. So when you hear somebody say Roswell, Alpharetta, Buckhead, when you hear somebody say those names, just know that them people that live in those places got money, okay? And I'm not going to stereotype anybody, but there's a lot of ninjas that play for Roswell that got dreads coming down to their ass and a rack full of gold teeth. Right. And so in the stands, they kept saying, because I actually went on behalf of the Peachtree Ridge team. My boy's son played for Peachtree Ridge. So we went out there and we rooting for Peachtree Ridge. And that's all everybody was talking about in the stands, how Roswell, shipped these ninjas in from other parts of the town, man, to play for their football team. Like, they don't live nowhere near Roswell, but they starting at quarterback at all the skill positions. All their big D1 prospects and offensive and defensive lines come from the SWATs. In Jonesboro and places like that, in Decatur. And so they stacking their team. Now, I hope Westlake is stacking their team because Roswell is the real deal. I'll see y'all Friday night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From LD from the D. In high school, Doug? Oh, LD from the D. I'm not joking. These teams in Metro Atlanta, they recruit players. Now, I don't know how it goes on, but it's widely known, man. These schools, man, these big budget schools, they recruit players. And I don't know whether that means you got to have an auntie or something that lives in the district or whatever, and you put her name down as far as the address and where you staying from, and they have to take you to school in a car every day. You can't ride the bus. I don't know how it works, but they do it around here, bruh. They do it. From Andre Elam, he says Roswell's quarterback was our starting quarterback last year. That's right. And he calls him a traitor, Malik Willis. Yes. And the quarterback that I was just talking about him, the quarterback for Roswell is like 6'2", probably like 215, and probably runs every bit of a 4.2 40. He know good and well his ass didn't grow up in no damn Roswell. And Andre, now that you say that, I do remember them saying that the kid came, the quarterback for Roswell came from Westlake, from the SWATs. Westlake is in the SWAT, Southwest Atlanta, for people that don't know that terminology. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. After 10 minutes of watching this team, I was like, where the hell they get these ninjas from? And so they started explaining to me how Roswell for the last couple of years, and I don't know if I'm putting them on blast. I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass about Roswell athletics. But they started explaining to me how for the last couple of years that they bring in these specific players for position needs. And, yeah, the quarterback for Roswell right now played at Westlake. And for people that don't know, once again, I'm trying to paint a picture for you. Westlake is Cam Newton's high school. It's in the SWATs. Majority black high school. And so I don't know what they're offering these kids. I don't know if they're offering their parents or whatever to get them to do that. You can get looks at Westlake. You can get looks at some of these predominantly black high schools, Southwestern Cab and Westlake, and some of the teams in South Georgia, Valdosta or whatever, man. They get looks. So I don't know what they're giving to these kids to make them leave their senior year of high school to go and play for, this program, 30 minutes away from where you grew up. I don't get it. From Uncle Mike, we have a school like that in Houston called George Ranch. The school has been in existence for 3 years and has already won state in basketball and football. And I live down the street and my kids can't get in. Wow. From Andre Eli, I'm Doug. Holla at your boy. I'm going to be sipping before the game. Oh, you talking about a tailgate? That's right up my alley. Y'all tailgate at Westlake? Hey, Andre, I don't think I got your number. Email me at doug@thedougsstewartshow.com and shoot me your number, bruh. I don't think I have your number, and I'll give you a holler if I come out there Friday night, which right now I'm planning to do. You damn right I'll come and tailgate with you. Y'all saw the pictures that I posted Friday night. We were tailgating in Monk's Corner before the Berkeley OW game. You saw the picture I posted, me and a couple of my homeboys, and they had a package of rice pudding. Now, the reason I took the picture, y'all know I don't eat pork, okay? But my old man used to eat the hell out of that. And I remember he used to break us off pieces of it and feed it to us or whatever, and I never thought anything about it. But, yes, I used to eat rice pudding as they call it. Liver pudding, some people call it or whatever. And if you don't know what it is, basically rice pudding, liver pudding, is the head. They put the head of the pig in a grinder, grind it up, and put a little bit of salt on it. Yeah. And all other parts of the hog, man, they just mix it up in this great looking. And it's actually disgusting now when I see it. But when I got to the tailgate Friday night, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, when I got to the tailgate Friday night, and they reached in and was like, hey, man, you want some rice pudding? I looked at it and I was like, what? I was saying this in my mind. I'm not eating no damn rice pudding. I was saying this in my mind. So I was like, I think the Stewies would get a kick out of this. So I was like, let's take this selfie. And I grabbed the rice pudding package and put it up. They're like, why are you taking a picture? I was like, don't worry about it. Just take the damn picture. Yeah. That ninja says we call that sauce meat in Alabama. Yeah, they call it sauce meat in some other places. My people's call it rice pudding. It's got some rice mixed into it. I guess I don't know why they even put the rice in it. The rice is very inconsequential. But, there's some people call it sauce meat. Some people call it, and I think maybe the recipe or what they put in it might be a little bit different based on what part of the country you're from. But, yeah, sauce meat, liver pudding, rice pudding, what we call it. So all of that type of stuff, man, rice pudding, Vienna sausages, Spam, treat meat. I was raised up on that stuff, but I'll be damned if I put it in my mouth right now. Talked about my old man earlier today. I can see him right now, man. We on the bank fishing, I got a cane pole. He got a little reeling rod. I can see